If you're writing about a Navy veteran for your biography, one of the best places for general info is Naval History and Heritage Command. Their archives are in Washington, D.C., but the website's got a ton of information. Let's check it out at history.navy.mil. Before we dig in, let's talk about what you probably won't find at NHHC. Most of the time, you're not going to get info on your individual veteran. Let's take an example from a past veteran from our project, Dennis Howard Bennett. Bennett was a young sailor during World War II who served aboard a destroyer, USS Sims, and he was killed in action when the Sims was attacked by Japanese aircraft during the Battle of the Coral Sea. But if we type in his name, we don't really get anything useful. For example, most of these results aren't from the right time period to be relevant to Bennett. With the exception of high-ranking officers, Navy personnel with historical achievements, or a few exceptions we'll talk about later, a straightforward search of your veteran's name will probably leave you empty-handed. Where the NHHC website shines is broader context and visuals. So let's try to find something on Bennett's ship, the USS Sims. The first thing you'll notice is that we've got search results for multiple ships with the same name. The Navy likes to keep many of the same ship names through the years, but the hull numbers change as new ships are built. The hull number is in parentheses, so it can be a good idea to add the correct hull number to your search. In Bennett's case, we're looking for DD409. So now we've got new results that have been narrowed to just the Sims we're looking for. Take a look at these photos we've found. Here's an especially good photo we'll probably want in Bennett's biography. Not only is it a good angle on the USS Sims, it clearly shows that hull number 409. But down below the photo are some of the other reasons to use NHHC as a resource. Take a look at that caption. It usually provides helpful information such as when the photo was taken and perhaps the person or organization it comes from. If the caption says it is a Naval History and Heritage Command photograph, that usually means the rights are public domain, since photos from U.S. government agencies are generally free to use. The other big reason to use NHHC is the high image quality. When you submit something for your biography, a medium quality JPEG like this should be fine, but our project team can always follow the link in your citations to download the high quality version if we need to. Remember how the USS Sims sunk in the Battle of the Coral Sea? NHHC is also really good for providing general contextual information, so let's try that. Here are some incredible resources to help you tell the story of Bennett and the USS Sims. Infographics, event summaries, a list of ships in the battle, and even a declassified Navy report from the year after the battle. They can help you piece together the puzzle of what Dennis Bennett might have seen and experienced. Finally, let's take a look at another sailor to show how some individuals do show up on the website. Kevin Shawn Rux was a sailor aboard the USS Cole when it was bombed in October 2000. Because the Cole bombing was a landmark event in what has since come to be called the War on Terror, a lot has been written about the event and the individuals whose lives were claimed by the bombing. Here's an article with obituaries of the 17 individuals killed in the attack. We can scroll down to Rux and find information pulled from official Navy records and even see one of his Navy portraits. You won't find many examples like this on NHHC, but it's always worth checking. There are lots of other resources here if you're researching a Navy veteran or their ship. Try different combinations of search terms. Browse by collection or by topic. Never just try one search and give up. Different approaches will yield different results. Whichever way you try, NHHC is a great way to get your bearings and lay the foundation for a great biography. Before you go, let's quickly check out another page that's got tons of information and photos of individual ships, NavSource.org. The link is a little hidden, but if you click Search NavSource here on the main page, it'll take you where you need to go. Let's try searching for the USS Cole with its name and hull number. Since our search was pretty specific, the correct USS Cole is the top result. Sure enough, there are a ton of photos here. In many cases, the contributor will share where it comes from so we can judge whether it's available for us to use. NavSource has an unbelievable number of ships in the database. You can find almost anything. Remember to always make notes about where your information and photos come from. You'll need it for your bibliography. Ask your teacher if you need more help navigating Naval History and Heritage Command or NavSource. Good luck.